Yo. Alright, before I pick this up, I should get the 3 dailies because it'll refresh after reputation up. Vjarger. A work of carts. Vjarger has his heart set on carts. Evre, might I trouble you to furnish us with cart components again? Conveyances assembled using your parts are highly favored for their maneuverability, and I have a mind to build more. Karharlor yonder has the materials you require, so please present yourself to him. My thanks in advance. We'll work for supplies. Vjarger wishes to acquire materials in exchange for your services rendered. Evre, do you recall the merchant who requested your services as payment for supplies? Well, so impressed was he by your previous efforts, he would like to engage you again. The man is presently come to Warlord's Echo. If you are willing to take on the task, I will see to it that you are duly compensated for your labors. Getting a glow on. Vjarger wishes for there to be light. I have tasked our mountaineer with excavating glowstone again. Might I trouble you to pay him another visit to see if he has found anything for us? As before, he should be performing his work to the north of Warlord's Echo. The way can be treacherous, so do take care with your footing. Alright. I'll finish those 3 off after the reputation quest. Still as stone. Farafar seems pleased with how work is coming along. Most of it, anyway. Farafar. Your work thus far has been greatly appreciated, Evre. Each time I look upon our progress, I am impressed anew at everyone's diligence. In fact, we have already moved on to our next step, building the stonemason's workshop. It will be essential to restoring the breathless altar to its former grandeur. Each stone that was swept away must be made again, in the traditional Yokhui fashion no less. Such is the way for all of our ceremonial spaces. And since transporting so much stone from Warlord's Echo would only result in broken bricks and sore backs, the workshop will be our most vital project yet. I have entrusted its construction to a skilled mason named Grzorhor, and work was proceeding apace until a certain incident occurred. I have yet to hear the details, but it seems progress has stalled. I mean to go and speak with him, and would be grateful if you would accompany me. It might be easier to solve whatever problem awaits us if we tackle it together. Okay. Oof. Grzorhor. No, this is too much. I must leave. Farafar. Here we are, Evre. This is Grzorhor. And as you can see, he is distraught. My words do not seem to reach him. I know not what has happened, only that he is intent on leaving. Perhaps a softer voice than mine might soothe his fright. Might you give it a try, Evray? My words seem to have no effect on him, but perhaps he would listen to a more soothing voice. Please try, Evray. Grisor. No, this is too much. I must leave. Yeah. There you go. Calm down, buddy. Grisor. Apologies for ignoring you before. I was panicked and barely aware of my surroundings. I should probably explain why. While I was going about my tasks for the day, I caught sight of one of the snow spirits. It pranced about playfully and approached, then pelted me with icy magic. I managed to flee before I was impaled by a frozen spear. But now that I have seen the extent of their wrath, I cannot risk my life working here. Farafar. I warned everyone to be wary of the spirits, but it seems I failed to convey just how dangerous they could be. And while I understand Grisor's fear, this attack only emphasizes how crucial it is for us to complete restoration of the altar. And for that, we need his expertise. Evray, would you come with me to Orlazeko to help convince our mason to return? There must be some way to sway him. Alright. Just let him know who I am. That should allay his fears. Oh, that's the daily. Farafar. I tried reasoning with him, but he seemed set on staying put. Perhaps you can make him see how crucial he is to our work. Grisor. Oh, I remember you. Apologies, but if you mean to convince me to climb back up that mountain, I must refuse. What will you say? Why did you let the spirits get so close? Or, remember the importance of our work. All of Urkupacha depends on it. Yeah, that one. Grisor. All of Urkupacha? I know the altar and ceremony are meant to appease the spirits, but I understand now. If I was taken by surprise so easily, others might be as well. That is what we work for, do we not? To restore peace to Urkupacha. Yes. I understand your point. Yet the very memory of that terrible moment sends a chill down my spine that keeps my legs firmly planted here. Farafar. I understand your feelings, Grisor. I feel them too. Yet Dar Torgor was courageous in the face of all that. And so must we be. Grisor. Dar Torgor? Ah, the one who lived in the mountains before the avalanche. Farafar. Yes. She once told me that the spirits had been there since ancient times and wrought calamity upon any who dared to encroach upon their home. When our forebears settled there, they were battered by avalanches and snowstorms until they performed the pact for the first time. Ever since, the ritual and the altar it is performed upon served as the foundation for a peaceful coexistence with the spirits. Torgor bore that responsibility alone for many years, keeping disaster at bay. Yet she is with us no longer, and someone must follow in her footsteps. I must follow. Grisor, you take on this burden, even knowing full well the danger it poses. Farafar. Dar Torgor would have wanted it this way. When she would descend from her home, she would stay with me. I treasure each and every one of those memories. Torgor, you really must see how Ryokor Turte and the other spirits frolicked during the ritual. You'd never think they could just as easily bury us all under a hail of snow. The pact is all that protects us from that fate, and soon I shall be its sole inheritor. Although I am young still, perhaps it's time to begin looking for a pupil. Oh, I know. It could be you, Farafar. Ha, I jest. Farafar. That was our final conversation. On the way back, she suffered a terrible accident. Had we kept the memory of the pact alive in Warler's echo, and we maintained the roads leading to and from the altar, then Dar Torgor may still be with us. Her loss was a tragedy of indifference. Yet the memory of her devotion gives me courage. That, and the presence of Evere, who so bravely stood before Valigarmanda. Grisor. Evere? That's Evere. You traveled from across the salt and risked life and limb for Tural. And if you can do that for us, I should not balk at doing the same. But I am no fighter. If the spirits were to attack again, what would I do? What will you say? Flee to warmth. You'll be safe there. Hurl a few rocks at them. Flee to warmth. You'll be safe there. Farafar. That indeed may be the wisest course of action. The spirits would be loath to enter a warm room, and their will may falter upon seeing so many Yokwi gathered together. Gazor, I think I can manage with that. Very well, Farafar. I shall return to the hands. Yet before I do, I must confess something. I was so flustered during my flight from the spirits that I dropped my most important tools. They are lost to the snows now, and I fear I cannot work without them. Farafar. Well, you can see to that, right? Surely a set of stonemason's tools, equipment for precise measuring and such, crafted by your hands, will serve as a fine replacement for what Grzorhor lost. I shall provide you with all the materials you need. Easy peasy. Grzorhor, I would be in your debt, Evray. Once you've finished, please bring the tools to me and I will get back to work as soon as I can. Farafar. I have plenty of spare materials with me. If you run out, simply let me know. Wow, even this one doesn't have to be high quality. Alright. Grzorhor, what do you have there? Might I have a closer look? Master Mason's tools. A set of Master's tools worthy of the deftest hand. Grzorhor. Aha! This is masterful work indeed. Even better than what I had before, in fact. Farafar was right to put her trust in you, and I will follow suit. Now, I should make good on my promise and get back to it. The workshop I build shall be worthy of these splendid tools. Farafar. Ah, nothing is more encouraging than seeing an artisan so eager to test his new equipment. Thank you, Evray. I must return to shelter to attend to my own work, but please stop by for a chat whenever you have a free moment. I am overjoyed Grzorhor has returned. His absence would have been sorely felt. In fact, I am beginning to think his ordeal was a blessing in disguise, for he works with even more zeal than before. I was even able to tell a story of my time with Dar Torgor, and in doing so give her the chance to lend her strength to the present. Nothing could make me happier. Sweet. Ooh, new building. Far. Now that we can make traditional stonework here, we can use it in the buildings we repair as well. And with each brick laid, we draw one step closer to completion. Grzorhor, the patterns you see are among the oldest used by our people. Many depict scenes of us living side by side with the snow spirits, and making them has been quite the educational experience. Farafar, I only hope that Dar Torgor is proud to see the progress we have made. I shall continue to work and learn for Dar Torgor's sake. I encourage you to do the same, Evray. Please, I'm a master. The construction of mason's work has been completed, allowing for the creation of traditional Yokwi stonework. Arafar. I am quite impressed by how diligently our stonemasons work. Each one of them seems to carry on Dartakor's legacy in their own way. Orchestrion, huh? Snowline Relic. Oh yeah, got 3 new quests. Well, let's finish off these ones first. And then the new 3. For any lore nerds out there, in case there are any tidbits. Garhar lore. You are helping us build carts? Good. Quality. No, good. Oh yeah, good. Quality components are always welcome. Without further ado, then, please use these materials to prepare parts for the dampener. If you run out, I shall provide you with more. When the items are ready, you may deliver them directly to Yarger. I wish you happy crafting. Thanks. Evray. Yarger. Evray, how are the cart components coming along? Cart components, a hard-wearing component used in the construction of traditional Yaqui carts. You spare no effort, and it shows in the finish. I receive these with thanks. We Yaqui traditionally build with stone and wood, and typically prioritize strength at the cost of weight. Given the mountainous terrain in which the carts will be used, however, it would be wise to keep weight to a limit. Your components help us to achieve that, and I shall enjoy assembling the final product with them. Very well. Well, this one's a repeat. Traveling trader. Evray, it's always a pleasure. This hardly came as any surprise, but your previous creations fairly flew off the shelves. Now then, as Viager will have told you, I'd like you to craft more articles of foreign design. This time I seek Eorzean-style wall decorations. 3 of them, shall we say? These materials should suffice for the quantity, but if you have need of more, please help yourself to the contents of that crate. Traveling trader. Dare I hope the requested items are ready? Home exterior component. A component for decorating homes in the Eorzean fashion. Oh, marvelous. These are bound to fetch a high price. Here, please accept these supplies as payment for your services. Yarger will find they're more than what we agreed on, but in light of what you've provided, it's only fair. You have my heartfelt thanks. My thanks again for your services, and please pass along my regards to Yarger. Let me go grab this glowstone. Yaqui Mountaineer. Ah, it's you again. Here for the glowstone, I take it. You may take this with you. Should Vyarger require more, I should be glad to provide. These old bones may creak more than they used to, but I consider it my little way of contributing to the cause. I am counting on your success. We all are. Vyarger. Ah, you are returned. Did everything proceed smoothly with the merchant? Essential construction supplies. A set of construction supplies required for the restoration of Zigorte the Unarmed. Vyarger. Goodness me, this is far more supplies than I was expecting. If this is what's considered fair payment, then your work must have been impressive indeed. With foreigners being regarded more favorably of late, decorating one's home in foreign fashion has apparently become commonplace. For the merchant to invest in this venture, he must have had confidence in your familiarity with the arts from across the salt. Pelu never ceased to amaze me with their eye for opportunity, and thanks to your capable cooperation, we were able to secure a generous amount of supplies. Should the merchant return with another request, I hope that we can depend on your expertise again. Yeah. Did the mountaineer have glowstone for us? Restoration glowstone and exceptionally pure glowstone required for the restoration of Zigorte the Open-Armed. Well now, this is a fine specimen indeed, of a quality befitting ceremonial use. It is very generous of him to yield such. Perhaps you already know this, but we Yokwi have a ritual whereby we prolong the radiance of glowstone by sprinkling it with salt water imbued with prayers. Those prayers harbor the desire for our lives to endure in serenity, like the stone's gentle glow. I shall pray for the same as I put this glowstone to use in our work. My thanks for the delivery, Everett. Tradition for trade. Vyarger needs help meeting a spike in demand. The Pelu merchants have been quite helpful in procuring the necessary supplies for our work here, but they like to trade in more than just coin. They have expressed great interest in traditional Yokwi handicrafts. Their interest is so great, in fact, that our usual artisan is quite overwhelmed by the demand. Perhaps you could lend him your expertise? You can find him in Warlor's Echo. And please hurry. I would rather not have our helpers collapse from overexertion. Few tools short of a toolbox. Vyarger is facing a dire tool shortage. Ah, Everett. Just the man I wanted to see. We have a shortage of tools at Mason's work, and I was hoping you could help us shore up our supplies. This is rather an urgent task, as I would rather not have everyone idle for too long. Go speak with the supervisor at Mason's work to find out exactly what we need. Romanced by the stone. Vyarger requires someone skilled at herding absent-minded apprentices. One of our younger workers is off on an errand, but has been gone for some time. He is capable, but tends to get lost in his own thoughts. I suspect this is to blame for his current absence. I have need of his help elsewhere, so if it is not too much trouble, could you find him and give him a solid poke to get his mind back on track? Vyarger. With Mason's work restored, there are tasks big and small to take care of around the workshop. It's demanding, to be sure, but I find it incredibly worthwhile. Wow, far. far one first. Captivated apprentice. Ah, I see. So this goes like this, and then that goes like that. Poke. What? You snuck up on me. Why did you do that? Yarger told you to look for me? Oh my, I completely lost track of time. This structure here caught my attention, you see. I thought maybe I could learn something by studying it. Do you feel it? The majesty which radiates from the very stones themselves. Their patterns are intricate, yet without a hint of ostentation. The superior craftsmanship has ensured that their beauty has not faded, even after so many years. Oh, there I go again. I could speak of these for hours still. But I had best return to Yarger. Thank you for reminding me. Whoa. Such speed. Flustered artisan. Yarger sent you? Good, good. Truth be told, I'm not certain how far behind I am. All the more reason to get started right away, eh? Most popular as of late are accessories adorned with traditional yokui patterns. If you could craft me some using these materials, that should keep the Pelu merchants happy for a while. And if you need more, just take them from this crate. Finished already? Let's see what you have then. Not yet. Oh, first high quality one. Yokui Handicrafts. A bundle of Yokui Handicrafts, currently a favorite of Pelu merchants. Ah, these will trade well. Much appreciated, Everett. This takes a huge weight off my back. All that's left is to pack this up along with what I've made and deliver them to the Pelu. I hope we can depend on your help when they come to trade again. Or Ah, Everett. I apologize for letting my fear overwhelm me. These snow spirits do still appear on occasion, but I always flee to warmth before they get too close. I hope the day comes again soon, and we can welcome their presence. And I promise not to abandon my work here until it does. Cool. Good man. Or woman. It's hard to tell with these. I think it was a, if I remember correctly, masonry supervisor. You're the one helping us with these new tools. I'm glad to have you. We didn't expect so many eager hands to join us, and now we have to make them productive. So let's get right to it. We need measuring tools, and lots of them. Luckily, there should be more than enough materials in this crate. Quattro. Finished yet? I hope so. Our workers are getting restless without a task to keep them busy. Stonemasonry tools. A set of tools required to keep the stonemasons of Zugorta, the open-armed, working for many days yet. Ah, these will do. These will do splendidly. I'll pass these around straight away. Good, good. Yager. When our artisans craft a thing, they draw upon our long history, generations of wisdom passed down from our forebears. I knew you would do honor to our deep-rooted traditions. Interest in our crafts seems to grow by the day, so I expect the merchants will be back. And when they arrive, I hope you'll lend us your skills once more. With the right tools in the right hands, everything seems to be back on schedule. This is among the largest projects I have ever helped oversee, and there simply are not enough experienced stonemasons to meet our demand. So we have begun teaching the new volunteers. Such skills are not learned overnight, as you well know, and every mason worth his salt has his fair share of worn-down tools to thank for his mastery. What you made us today will be put through its paces, you can be sure. If we need more, and I have a feeling we will, I hope we can count on you again. Thank you for finding my young worker, Everett. He returned to his duties not long ago, and was quite apologetic. He is young and inexperienced still, but his skill in stonemasonry is plain to see. His boundless curiosity is doubtless to thank for that, but it also causes him to become entranced by the constructs of our forebears. Given our long lives, I normally would not be concerned about such things, but we have the snow spirits to consider, and they will not wait while we remain idle. Thank you for bringing him back to his senses. Alright. That's that. A few days for the next one. Easy peasy. Thanks for watching. See you next time.